Are you one of the graduates of Class 2020? Are you looking for ways on how to jumpstart your career during the pandemic crisis? In this video, I will share with you practical and valuable tips on how you can increase your employability despite the tough job markets we are currently in. My name is Kay Saleh. I'm the General Manager of iBus Travel and Tours and the co-founder of iBus Virtual Academy. We provide students with self-paced and relevant virtual trainings in the fields of business, IT, tourism, and hospitality. I am also an educator and a tourism industry professional with a combined 20 years of experience. Watch this video in full so you will be on the right track towards personal and career development. If you're a school administrator, a college dean, or a program chairperson, stick around to the end of this video. I will give you 6 takeaway tips on how you can assist your graduates in surviving the changing work environment. The pandemic crisis left the tourism industry unrecognizable. We are now living in a totally different world, one which graduates are not prepared for. "2020 started out as a promising year for you, the graduating students. After 4 years in college, you are on track to enter a thriving job market. The Philippines economy continued to perform strongly and is on record low unemployment rate. The global tourism industry was unstoppable. In 2019, 1.5 billion tourists traveled internationally. Ours is one of the world's largest economic sectors, supporting 1 out of 10 jobs, or estimated at 330 million jobs globally. The tourism industry was on a roll. And then COVID-19 pandemic happened. Travel restrictions were placed worldwide and the tourism industry was forced to shut down. World Travel and Tourism Council forecasts that 100 billion jobs are at risk across all sectors: transportation, accommodations, food services, MICE, destinations, and travel intermediaries such as my company. As a future job seeker, you are now navigating your career in a very challenging environment. Your initial enthusiasm might have been replaced by anxiety and uncertainty for your future job prospects. How can you boost your employability given the economic recession and the fact that you will be competing with more experienced professionals who had been recently laid off from their jobs? That is quite a problem, isn't it? Before we start, please do subscribe to this channel, iBus Virtual Academy. Ring the bell icon so you will be notified every time we come out with new and relevant content. Are companies hiring now? Companies in the tourism industry are not hiring at the moment. Don't lose hope, because there are some industries which are on high demand and are actively looking for new recruits. This includes logistics, e-commerce, digital marketing, and BPO. But you are a graduate of hospitality, culinary, or tourism course. How can you fit into these industries? We will go into that in this video. For the meantime, use this time in quarantine to your advantage. This will get you ahead of the game. First, evaluate yourself. I recommend you make a SWOT analysis of yourself: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Identify your personal strengths and highlight these strengths in your resume and application letter. What are your personal weaknesses? What skills or characteristics you need to build on? If you feel you need to improve on some essential work skills, then I recommend you upskill yourself. Even during the pandemic crisis, there are still some opportunities in the economy that you may be able to address. We are facing a new norm, and this requires new ways of doing things. There are some gaps in the current demand and the supply. Find these gaps and evaluate if you have the skills and the means to address these gaps. What are the threats in the job market? These would be less available jobs and stiffer competition with more seasoned professionals. This goes back to evaluating your weaknesses. To be able to compete and stand out, you need to upskill yourself. Second, boost your online presence. Most employers are switching their recruitment process online. An in-person or face-to-face interview is no longer an option. Thus, this is the best time for you to develop your personal branding online. Tip number 1, create one professional email account and use this email in signing up at job market sites, in creating your LinkedIn profile, and creating accounts in video conferencing tools. Your email account should have a standard e-signature that includes your photo, your contact details, your personal website if you have one, and your social media profiles. This will make your email letters look more professional and official. These are examples of email signature generators you can use for free: Design.io, mysignature.io, HubSpot. Tip number 2, create your online resume and application letter. This is the perfect time for you to update your resume. I recommend the use of Canva and Adobe Spark in creating organized and visually appealing resume and application letter. They have a lot of templates which you can choose from and which are free and easy to use. Content is also very important: grammar, tone of writing, and accuracy of details. Tip number 3, create a 2 to 3 minute video introduction. Supplementing your online resume with a video introduction will make you stand out from the crowd, giving you more chances in landing that job. Tip number 4, be found on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a social network for professionals, and it's the easiest way to make connections in your industry from the comfort of your home. It's a marketplace for recruiters and job hunters. By following companies you want to work for, you will get first dibs on available jobs. You can also get found by potential employers through this platform. Tip number 5, clean up your social media channels. Check on your social media accounts and evaluate if they are job friendly. Employers do look at applicants' social media profiles to see if they are a good fit for the company and for the job. Tip number 6, job hunt through job market sites. You have prepared your online resume, application letter, video introduction, and have created your LinkedIn profile. It's time for you to get out there and get that job. Here is the list of the top 7 job market sites in the Philippines: Jumpstart, Caliber, Indeed, Monster, LinkedIn. For freelancers and virtual jobs, Upwork and onlinejobs.ph. Create a complete and professional account in at least 3 of these job market sites to give you more chances of getting hired. Tip number 7, prepare for a video interview. In the event that you will get listed for a job interview, this will happen online through the use of video conferencing tools such as Skype, Zoom, or Google Meet. Familiarize yourself with these tools. Create an account and practice using them while waiting for the interview. So far, we have discussed 2 ways on how to jumpstart your career during the pandemic crisis. 1, evaluate yourself. 2, boost your online presence. 3, upskill yourself. There's no better way to improve your employability by embarking on online short courses. This is what we discuss about addressing your weaknesses. You can brush up on your soft skills or learn new skills such as website development and digital marketing skills. Graduates equipped with digital skill sets will be on high demand in times like this, as e-commerce and online businesses are thriving. These skill sets will also come in handy when you decide to start your own business someday. If you have exhausted all job market sites and the tourism industry is not yet picking up, make use of the idle time to explore job opportunities in the LGUs in other industries such as e-commerce and BPO. 4, network with people in your local government unit. There are many positions suited for tourism graduates in the LGUs. Network with the people in your LGU by volunteering in projects where you can demonstrate your skills and your competence. If there is a job opening, the people you worked with in the LGU will have you first in mind. 5, explore job opportunities in the BPO industry. There are many roles in the BPO which will match your skill sets. If you have excellent written and verbal English communication skills, You can work in customer service or technical support. If you have good organizational and basic digital skills, you are suited for a virtual assistant position. Virtual assistants, or VA, work for various businesses such as real estate, finance, food services, and tourism-related businesses online at the comfort of their own homes. As hospitality, culinary, and tourism graduates, you can work as social media managers, content writers, online community managers, email and administrative assistants of restaurants, hotels, lodging, transportation, and online travel agencies which are based overseas, such as the US, Canada, Europe, Australia, among others. This is the marriage of your educational background and your digital skill sets. How much do virtual assistants make? As a newbie, you can earn from $2.5 to $4 per hour, or roughly $400 to $640 per month for a full-time position. The more experienced you are and the more specialized skill sets you have, the higher your income is. You can earn from $5 to $10 per hour, or roughly $800 to $1,600 per month for a full-time position. This is a job that you can do virtually at home. Our virtual assistant program, in partnership with Leap Academy in Sydney, will help set you up as a virtual assistant. Through our VA program, you will explore opportunities in the virtual assistant world and develop skills to start a successful career in this industry. Trainees who perform well in their virtual class may have the opportunity to take a non-stipend internship as virtual assistants with host companies in Sydney, Australia. This will globalize your resume and increase your employability. If you want to learn more about our virtual assistant program, click the link on the description below or send us an email at ibasvirtualacademy@gmail.com. I know this is not your ideal job, but this is something you can do for the meantime to be productive, improve further on your work skills, and earn money at the same time while waiting for the tourism industry to bounce back. 6. Explore business opportunities in e-commerce. The e-commerce industry is undoubtedly the biggest beneficiary of the COVID-19 pandemic. Unfortunately, this is at the expense of brick and mortar stores which experienced heavy losses. The boost in e-commerce will not be short-term, but is here to stay. This is because people will get used to the comfort and convenience it offers and the benefits of contactless payments. We are seeing the change in purchase behaviors of Filipino consumers. A few months ago, for some Filipinos, it is unthinkable to have staples such as groceries, fruits and vegetables delivered at their doorsteps. Now, it's a very common occurrence. If you are a graduate of hospitality or culinary course, this is an opportunity to enter the e-commerce industry as an entrepreneur, either as a food producer or manufacturer, a distributor, or a reseller. Because of the high employment rate and the impending recession, now is the perfect time to create jobs for yourself and for others by starting a small business online. To summarize, these are the tips on how to jumpstart your career during the pandemic crisis. Evaluate yourself through a SWOT analysis. Boost your online presence. Upskill yourself. Explore job opportunities in the LGU and in the BPO industry. Explore business opportunities in the e-commerce industry, where you can put your educational background and skill sets to good use. So to the soon-to-be graduates of 2020, do not be disheartened. I know many of you are already heartbroken because you might not get the graduation ceremony that you rightfully deserve, and you are now facing a tough job market. But remember, you have youth and time on your side. Keep your eyes on the goal, but do not rush. Enjoy the journey and the discovery. You have your whole life ahead of you. If this video is helpful to you, give this a thumbs up. Do you have questions or topics you want me to discuss? Place your comments below. I will release a video on how to build, launch, and grow an online store selling food products. Our partner, Leap Academy, will also release a video highlighting the VA world. Now for my takeaway tips for school administrators, college deans, program heads, and faculty members. Here are 6 ways on how you can ease up the transition of your graduates to the new industry norms. 1. Connect with your graduates. Listen and make them feel you are there for them. Finding a job for a fresh graduate is hard enough, but more so in the middle of a worldwide pandemic crisis and economic meltdown. Many of them might be feeling anxious, directionless, and frustrated. Be there for them at this moment. 2. Create an online community page for your graduates where you and they can share information, latest virtual events, and other support, which will help them adjust to the crisis and regain their momentum. 3. Give time for the graduates to accept and adjust to the new norms. You can do this by creating virtual events on the following: learning how to manage stress, embracing a growth and adaptive mindset, and keeping their enthusiasm and positive outlook in life. 4. Encourage graduates to work on their online personal branding so that they will be ready for the hiring process. 5. Motivate the students to upskill their digital skill sets. This is the only way they can thrive in the new norm. Conduct a coaching session or network them to reputable online training courses. And 6. Push through with your canceled career fairs, but this time do it virtually. Encourage the graduates to explore other industries where they can practice their work skills and soft skills while waiting for the tourism industry to normalize. So that's it for this session. Did this video help you? Will you use the tips I gave you? Let me know by placing your comments below and sharing this to your friends. I'll see you again in the next video.